Good, nice.
What's your name?
Vic, nice to meet you.
Come on out here for me. You're under arrest.
Imagine having to look over your shoulder every day, wondering if the cops are onto you.
You've got a warrant. I'm gonna tase you, bud. Get on the ground now.
Well, that's exactly how some people live. But as the old saying goes, you can run, but you can't hide. Here are 5 times when wanted criminals realize they've been caught.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Don't lift me here.
Antoine Sims in Kennesaw, Georgia on August 5th, 2022. 24-year-old Antoine Sims called the police to report that he was served cold food at a McDonald's restaurant. What police discovered when they arrived will blow your mind. As the officer scans the parking lot looking for the man who made the call, he must be wondering why he's wasting his time with this. Luckily, it was a blessing in disguise.
I guess our order was called, but we don't even know our order number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now our food is sitting there cold. So when I come up, I say, I try to fry. The fries they're lukewarm, but they're not hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just asked him, can we get some fresh fries?
Okay.
He said, okay, the fries are not hot. Touch the fries. I said, no, they're not hot. And at this point, you done touched them, so
Yeah,
can I just get a fresh set?
Okay.
So is he getting the fries? And I said, can I also get the receipt? That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir. 5 minutes ago, I can run my store however I want to run my store.
Okay.
This now, sir, I didn't pay it. He said, matter of fact, you can leave my property. Get off my property now.
Sims gave the officer the wrong spelling for both his first and last name, thinking that might prevent his name from coming up in any database. That was a bad assumption.
What's your last name?
Sims.
S-I-M-S?
S-I-M-E-S.
E-S. And first name?
A-N-T-O-I-N-E.
O-I-A-N-E. A-N-T-O-I-A-N-E. What's your birthday?
The owner had a slightly different story for the officer, and it made much more sense. He even pointed out that Antoine was wearing an ankle bracelet.
We can talk right here, or we can go inside, it don't matter. So what happened?
He's out of line.
Okay, so break it down for me. What happened?
He insists that all his food's cold.
Okay.
He's burning my hands, so whatever. That's, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Took it to the next level, starts cussing me. You better give me fresh fries, mother. It's like, what? Here's a little old lady, and she just came up to us and said, if you need me to talk to the police, it's like, no.
Did you give him his refund? Like, is that all part?
You refused to.
Okay.
You're not going to give me a refund.
Okay.
Excuse my language.
No, you're fine.
This is the way he was talking.
Okay.
So, I don't want him to CQ. I don't want to ever have him back.
Okay.
I mean, dude's obviously on probation, got an ankle bracelet on.
Okay.
The officer is now informed that Antoine is a wanted man, and everything starts to unravel. Antoine will soon be wishing he just took his lukewarm fries and went on his way.
10462 Kennesaw. Looks like we just found the same ID. You go ahead and confirm that.
Person status suspended, 24-year-old male, wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
Armed with the new information, the officer needs to confirm that this is the Antoine Sims who's a wanted man, and Mr. Sims makes it easy.
All right, spell your last name for me.
S-I-M-E-S.
Okay. Where's your driver's license out of?
I don't have it.
Okay.
I think my mother's
Okay. S-I-M-E-S. Spell your first name again.
A-N-T-O-I-N-E.
O-I-N-A?
O-I-N-E.
O-I-N-E.
When Antoine sees backup arrive, he gets nervous and starts asking questions. He knows something's up.
I'm not under arrest or anything, yo.
No, sir. Just come over here. I'm going to have you sign this real quick.
I said I'm not under arrest or anything.
No, you're not. Yeah, just come over here. I'm going to have you sign this real quick.
You have to sign it saying that you're not going to come back to the property.
So you'll fill this part out.
Can I see it, sir?
Yeah. You come over here, man.
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you afraid?
3 years, sir. I'm afraid of
All right, I'm going to walk you through.
Sims made his way to the apartment complex, and officers were ready to intercept him. Witnesses reported that he was attempting to break into a third-floor apartment in the building. After a short chase, he was caught and placed under arrest. He was charged with an outstanding murder warrant, as well as obstructing law enforcement and criminal trespass, and possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, after police found 31 grams of marijuana in his fiance's car. He's currently awaiting trial on the charges, just like the Ohio woman in our next case.
Pockets, all type of stuff. Like what?
No, they're not supposed to do that.
Okay. You're not supposed to do that.
Let's walk over the car so now I can explain to you some stuff.
No, y'all can say whatever y'all gotta say to me on.
Emya. At a Circle K gas station in Solon, Ohio on May 8, 2023, Officers ran the license plate of a car that was improperly parked and discovered that it didn't belong to that vehicle. They soon found out a lot more about the vehicle and its owner, and none of it was good. At this point, the officer is already aware that the plate on the blue Chevy Impala was registered to a black 2014 Chevy Equinox, and more importantly, the owner of the Equinox had an active warrant for her arrest. As luck would have it for the officers, the woman was an employee at the store, so she wasn't about to run when she saw them in the parking lot. But she was extremely nervous.
My name's Aaron. You wouldn't happen to know whose car that is, would you? Is it your car? What's your name? What's your name?
Marsha Dixon.
Okay. The plates are coming back to a different car. You know something about that? No? How long you had that car?
Not like 3 months.
What's that?
3 months. I bought it for somebody.
Okay, so the plates are coming back to a different car where we run the plates, and the plates that are on it come back to Chevy Equinox. Obviously, that's not an Equinox, and the plates are expired as of last year.
Once the VIN number is uncovered, the woman's identity will be confirmed and her active warrant will come back to haunt her.
A VIN that's half covered up. Do you have your ID on you first?
No, I didn't bring it because I was clearly at work, you know?
Right, okay. We're not trying to cause you any problems, but obviously there's a vehicle out here with plates that aren't matching. We just want to verify, make sure the car's not stolen or anything like that.
I got
After she's made aware that the officer knows that the car hasn't been registered since 2007, she makes the mistake that so many people make. She tries to tell the officers what they can and can't do, and that never works out.
Don't touch me. I'm not touching you. I'm not. No.
Listen, you also have...
Don't touch me.
Stop.
Don't touch me. See, look at it. Look at it.
Stop.
You see it, right?
Stop.
No, I'm not about to put my camera out. I'm not about to
Explain
do
some
that.
stuff.
No, y'all
I'm gonna
cannot
explain
do
some
that.
stuff
Y'all
to you.
cannot do that. Y'all cannot do that. No.
I'm going to explain some stuff
No,
to you.
y'all cannot
Get away
do
from
that.
the door. Come over this way so people can get in the door.
Y'all cannot do that.
Okay,
Y'all
come
cannot
over
do
this
that.
way so people can get into the door,
I need to
please.
get into my job.
No,
You cannot.
no.
Within 10 minutes, she's in cuffs and being escorted to the back of the squad car, but the situation is far from over.
No, they're not supposed to do that.
Okay,
They're not
come on.
supposed to do that.
Let's walk over the car so now I can explain to you some stuff.
No, y'all can say whatever y'all gotta say to me on camera, bro. No.
We are on camera. We're on camera.
No. I want these cameras. I want y'all to say what y'all gotta say on these
We've been on
cameras.
camera the whole
No.
Officers finally get her secured in the vehicle and she's taken to jail for booking.
Okay, we'll let somebody know when you get a chance. Get your feet in the car.
No.
Get your feet in the car.
No.
Stop. Get your feet in the car. Might be able to do that over at Strongsville, but the quicker that we get going, the quicker you can go do that.
I'm not about to. No, I need to call to make sure my kids are good. No.
Where are your kids at?
Give me my phone. Now, man. Give me my phone, man.
Get in the
Give
car.
me my phone. No, let offer me. Give me my phone.
Get in the car.
Give me my phone.
Get your feet in the car for me,
No,
please.
give me my phone.
Get your feet in the car.
No, give me my
for me.
phone.
The woman, later identified as Emya, was charged with resisting arrest along with the additional charges stemming from her illegal car registration. She pleaded not guilty to the resisting charge and decided not to appear in court on her trial date, adding even more legal issues to her resume, something that the Illinois man in our third case can relate to.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Chris Darcy.
Good, nice
What's
to
your
meet
name?
you. Vic, nice to meet you.
Come on out here for me. You're under arrest.
Victor Barakat. It's not every day that local police get to arrest a bank robber, but on February 13, 2023, officers in Rolling Meadows, Illinois got a tip regarding the whereabouts of 47-year-old Victor Barakat, a wanted bank robber, and made their way to the residence. Officers arrive on the scene, almost certain that he's in the house. The tip came from information taken from a phone he left at the scene of the robbery, where he stole $224, leaving $64 on the floor as he left.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Chris Darcy.
Good, nice
What's
to
your
meet
name?
you. Vic, nice to meet you.
Come on out here for me. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind. Gun.
Luckily, the officer was well trained and ready for a potentially deadly encounter after Victor emerged from the house with a gun. Quick reflexes and responses from his fellow officers may have prevented a tragic scene.
Under custody.
What's that body cam? Alright. Body cam. You good? You guys okay? We're good.
Attempting to grab an officer's weapon is always going to add additional charges, and with his hands cuffed, he wouldn't have been able to get out of the situation even if he could have grabbed it.
Okay, no more of these shenanigans. Do you understand me? Alright. Because that's how people get hurt. So knock it off.
After he was taken to a local hospital for examination, he was taken to jail, and on February 27th, investigators secured an active warrant for 2 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of unlawful possession of a weapon by a felon, disarming a police officer, and 2 counts of aggravated assault. His bail was set at $2.5 million, and he's sitting in federal prison in Chicago awaiting trial. Like Victor, the suspect in our next case got a knock on his front door, but for a very different reason.
It's okay, Mom. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not going to.
No, I want it on. I
Do you want it on?
It's okay.
You can keep it on.
Leave it on. Leave it on. She wants it on.
Here, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you.
She wants it on.
Okay, your call.
I'm about to cut it off, okay?
Devontae Bradley. Our 4th case takes us to West Salem, Wisconsin, where officers attempted a routine traffic stop on a vehicle on June 24, 2022, after discovering the registration expired more than 2 years earlier. The driver accomplished something that's rarely seen. There was nothing out of the ordinary to begin the stop. The suspect vehicle immediately pulled over and everything seemed just as you'd expect.
Hey man, got your license proof insurance?
No, I don't. This is my girlfriend's phone. I'm calling her right now.
You don't need to call her. Hang up the phone for me. Hang it up. What's that?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, Mom.
I just got pulled over and we on the highway right now. I was coming back to come. Oh, yes.
I can't hear what she said. If
He's right here. He can hear you. I literally was about to come back and come grab you and the baby and go back home. That's where I was just coming from.
Yeah, it's okay.
He can hear you though, Mom. He can hear you. Talk to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm stopping for. I saw the registration expired like 2 years ago.
The driver, later identified as 29-year-old Devontae Bradley, has an excuse that he thinks is going to get him out of any trouble. It's not his car, and the woman on the phone confirmed it. But once he's asked for ID, he knew the officer was on to his game.
On it. All right, you got paperwork on it?
Yeah, my ex-husband, yeah.
You got paperwork or something on it? Hang up the phone, man. It's your traffic stop. I get what's going on now, though.
Paperwork in the car?
Yeah,
Let's get an ID from you first.
I don't have my ID.
How about me? Take a second, 1040. He's taking off westbound 16, taking off male black driver.
The officer immediately took pursuit of the vehicle, but decided there was no point, and instead just patrolled the area, hoping to find it. Bradley had made a rare escape, or so he thought. Weeks later, after the owner of the car told police she didn't know Devontae very well and didn't know where he lived, officers decided to visit her home to ask her some more questions, and her story fell apart when Devontae answered the door.
Hey. 607, give me a second.
After closing the door in the officer's face, Devontae attempted to escape out a window. Running away seemed to be his favorite option.
Get back.
118, he just stuck his head out the window right here.
Stuck his head out the window.
He's popped his head out. He saw me right here.
Stand by for a second.
The officers think Devontae went back into the house, so they wait him out, and they didn't have to wait long.
Can you show me your other hand? Yeah, come on out. Come on out. We want to talk to you about something.
Why can't y'all talk to me right here? Like, I don't understand what I did.
I am not the officer that's here that originally was at the window, or at the door. Come on, just come on over here for a second.
I don't know what I did wrong, bro. And that's not cool.
I will be able to talk to you about that, but when you shut the door in our face...
Handcuffs and all this other weird shit, like I'm not with that.
The officers had been yelling back and forth with Devontae for nearly 10 minutes, and there's still no agreement about how the situation is going to be resolved. So that means bad news for Devontae.
That we want to talk to you, but the behavior that we're kind of in right now also raises. Also, no, we're not. I said we're not doing that. I said we're not doing that.
I'm really scared for my life right now.
So, Devontae, here's the deal. Nope, I want to tell you something too. There's more officers coming, okay? Because they
just don't rush me.
We're not rushing you. I want you to do that, and we're ready to do that for you. We're not gonna bull rush you. We're not gonna. Devontae, we're not gonna grab you. We're not gonna do anything like that. We want to peacefully talk to you, but this needs to be done in a situation not like this. Okay?
In a shocking turn of events, Devontae agrees to turn himself in peacefully and leave with the officers.
Mom can stand there. No, we'll talk to Mom.
I'm cutting it off, Mom.
It's okay, Mom.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna.
No,
Do you want it on?
I know that. It's okay.
You can keep it on.
Leave it on. Leave it on. She wants it on.
I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you.
She wants it on.
Okay, your call. It's your
Mom,
call.
I'm about to cut it off, okay?
She doesn't want it off. Just hand it over.
We'll keep it on.
Devontae, just hand it over.
He wants to see her. Yeah, he don't want her to see her.
Okay, I get that.
I get it.
So here's the deal. We're gonna put you in handcuffs right now. Okay. I know it's okay. Just relax.
The officers even light a smoke for him. That's not something you see every day during the arrest of a wanted criminal.
Hey, good job.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We'll go right out.
Yep.
We'll go right out. Let you smoke that cig right away.
Do you want me to answer it or no?
There you go.
So you said you didn't want to answer it?
Can you just put it in my pocket, please?
I'm gonna take everything else.
He's gonna take it in his car.
I'll put it in.
Yep, and you can see it. Was that your mom or?
No, my mom.
Should we tell her that you're just going down to jail? Or does she know?
Does she know how to get a hold of Cross County Jail?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get there, you'll be able to you can call her, or she can call you. Otherwise, we can call her. I can call her from my phone. It doesn't have to be from your phone if you know her number or anything like that. And I can tell her that's where you're going.
Everything's good, and we're just gonna go down there and
that you're safe.
After more than 20 minutes, Devontae finally takes a seat in the back of the squad car and is transported to jail. He was charged with a felony count of fleeing an officer and 2 felony counts of bail jumping, adding 5 other open cases. He's facing other felony charges of battery to an officer, possession of cocaine, and child enticement. He's currently awaiting trial in Wisconsin like Randall, the criminal suspect in our 5th and final case.
You got a warrant. Stop. What? You've got a warrant. I'm gonna tase you, bud. Get on the ground now.
Case. Randall. An officer in Eau Claire, Wisconsin responded to a call on February 2nd, 2023 from a man claiming that he witnessed Randall leaving a neighbor's house and that he had an active warrant for his arrest. As part of his bond conditions, Randall was to have no contact with the resident of that home. As soon as the officer arrived, Randall knew it wasn't a coincidence and took off.
Go get him. Just drive there.
With several feet of snow on the ground, it seems Randall's options are pretty limited. He clearly didn't think this through.
He's coming up to Gala. Stop. You got a warrant. Stop. What? You've got a warrant. I'm gonna tase you, bud. Get on the ground now.
Being caught wasn't enough, and Randall forced the officers to deploy a taser to force him to comply.
I can't breathe. Yeah, I don't breathe. I love because you were. I'm gonna tase you, bud. You're getting
Stop
tased.
resisting. I'm not. I can't breathe. Easy.
He claims he ran because he didn't know what was going on and got scared. That's a tough story to sell when you've got a sheet as long as Randall's. He knows very well how this works.
Check to make sure that's accurate. I don't know why I would have a warrant for anything. I don't know.
Yeah, we've got it being sent and confirmed right now. And irregardless of the entire thing, if an officer tells you to stop, then you stop and you can't run. I told you to stop at least twice, and you continue to go. We give you every opportunity to surrender yourself in a peaceful manner. You chose violence, so.
Violence?
Resisting. Active resistance, the threat thereof, and it's violent.
Randall was charged with felony bail jumping and misdemeanor resisting an officer.